Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with a word for today. The word for today is sustainer. He is the renewer and sustainer of life. He is the giver and sustainer of life. He upholds everything by the power of his word. He calls us by name. He is personal. He's a personal God. He blesses us so that we will know him. He is God, and there is no other. We need to know that he is the giver and sustainer of life. He strengthens us so that we may know there is no other God. He forms light. He creates darkness. He makes peace. He creates calamity. He created the heaven and the earth, the rain and the clouds. He causes salvation to sprout and righteousness to spring up with it. Interesting that when we water with word, it causes salvation to sprout and righteousness springs up with it. He is the giver and sustainer of life. Now, he created it all. So do not quarrel with our Maker. Be what he made us to be. Do what he made us to do. He knows beforehand. He knows at the beginning, the end of a thing. So commit to him the work of his hand. See, we are the work of his hand. He has a purpose, and we need to commit ourselves to him, and we need to commit to be what he made us to be, to do what he made us to do, for he is the giver and sustainer of life. He says, assemble, come, draw near together, declare and present your case, consult together. See, God calls us into people groups, or calls us as people groups, and we are to come together. We are to work together. We are to stand before him, the righteous God, the Savior. We need to turn to him and be saved. We need to help others know that he is a righteous God, that he is the Savior, that they need to be turned to him, that they need to be saved. Now, the word that he speaks is righteousness. It is righteous, and it's irrevocable. He does not change his mind. He is the giver and sustainer of life. And here is a declaration that he makes. Every knee will bow, every tongue confess, Jesus Christ is Lord. So when we think about God as the giver and sustainer of life, let us think about God being also the one that gives and sustains his purpose for life. Every knee will bow, every tongue confess, Jesus Christ is Lord. The word for today is sustainer. He is the sustainer of life. God bless. Check in tomorrow.